Hey everybody, I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture, LaToya Charleston, Chocolate Divinity, Sexy Dex.
Lick 'em in.
Lick 'em in. Are we giving you enough hair? I have unleashed the locks.
Mm-hmm.
I've unleashed them. So I'm coming with big hair. Toya, can you explain to everybody like what kind of
they're
hair?
crochets.
Okay.
The type of hair is model. I can't give you I want to say deep wave, but honestly, I couldn't tell you. But the brand is model.
Okay. Are you married? These are the questions that you guys be wanting to know.
I mean,
Dexter, they want to know if you're married as well.
No, guys, I'm not married. And I like women's. I've seen that on there too.
You like women's? Okay. No delivered needed?
No delivery needed.
Okay. Burn Biscuit gonna come back. Don't do this.
Is that the guy that always got to comment?
Always.
But we told him to calm down, so he's been a little quiet.
The one guy has been very quiet lately.
You know why? Because clapback is real.
Yeah.
I'm over 50. Don't do me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do me. R. Kelly is back in jail.
Good.
And this time, he may be there.
Yep.
The New York police detective and investigators from the Department of Homeland Security, child pornography, sex trafficking. Now, these are the old allegations that he got acquitted for.
Yeah.
We just want to let people know that. 13-count federal indictment. The feds are involved.
When they
The
get
feds.
involved, you know what's going down.
Ooh.
Not when they come and get you from NYC.
I know.
They travel out their damn cities. They say, go get his ass.
I know.
Yeah.
And they're going to make move to New York.
Yeah.
They,
Go
so
get him.
what the girls going to do?
Child.
Well, hopefully somebody let them out of the room.
I hope they got enough buckets in there.
Yeah. R. Kelly should just release a bunch of songs right now. Just throw the whole catalog out.
Throw it out.
Hopefully,
Well, all right, this is how it happened in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He's out. He finally leaves. They didn't bust into where he lives.
Okay.
They waited until he came outside. He comes outside and said, let me get a puff of a cigarette. Let me walk this dog.
Child.
He walking the dog. Walking the dog. And it's like, do the dog bark. What's going on?
No, you know the dog, when it happens quick fast, the dog be like,
Yeah.
what the hell you got me involved in?
The feds move in. They arrest him. He ain't know what hit him. We don't know what happened to the dog.
Child.
Dog that got scared. He probably started pooping all
Yeah.
over the place. But that is how the feds nailed him. The bail hearing is set for next week, but they're going to take him to New York. I don't think that Kels is going to be able to get out of this one.
So what do they drive? Like, do they drive him from Chicago to New York?
sometimes, or they'll fly.
Or they'll fly.
Most likely they flew.
Most likely they'll fly
they have
them.
planes.
But his
Child.
PR fixer guy held a news conference in Atlanta to proclaim his innocence.
Okay.
So he's doing the press conference, that R. Kelly just wants to make music and make people happy. Jocelyn Savage's
Okay.
parents showed up.
Oh.
That's one of the girls that's still
Yeah.
kind of captivated,
Were
but
they
she's
the ones?
an adult.
Were they the ones on the documentary?
Yeah.
Come outside.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So they interrupt the press conference. so the PR guy was like, look, I'm not R. Kelly's babysitter.
You are.
Yeah, you are.
Babysit. That's your
This
job.
is your job. Your PR.
Well, not for long.
Y'all, but not for long. So
Child.
he might be in there for a little while, no
Good.
matter how much money. And so that means he's going to get behind once again in the child support. And maybe what's going to happen to those girls. I don't know how he can live in that tower in Chicago. Because if he is in jail, bills are not going to be
Girls
there.
like go back to their parents.
You
Stop
know,
playing.
you know what's crazy? It's so funny that just tying into the whole R. Kelly theme and the girls. Lately, I've been watching Growing Up Hip Hop, which Drea is on. His ex-wife is on there, and the kids. At first, I was Team Drea. Like even when she was on Hollywood Wives or whatever the case may be. Stop doing this to these children, Drea.
Like they don't want to be on there.
They do not want to be. Every time they're on, they do not want to discuss their father. Stop doing this
and you're gonna
to
force
your
them to do it.
children.
Yeah.
Stop it.
She need money.
I get it, but stop.
Especially if he going to jail.
You
like
talk it.
this.
Thank you. You talk like if she wants to be on there, you talk about it, but don't make your daughters talk about this. That it's not what they want to do. I'm against that. Don't like it.
Euphoria is getting renewed for a second season, and it's only been around for 4 episodes.
Keep them
This is the
penises coming.
show that I'm not allowed to watch. Zendaya, all these penises.
Yeah.
Dexter, have you watched?
Yeah, it's a really good show. Aside from like the multitude of penises that we have to look through every week, it's a good show. Like it's written well.
Yes, it is.
But like when you watch it, if you have kids at home, like you really are looking at the kids like, let me see your phone. Like let me see the back of your neck. Let me see your legs. I don't know what you're doing. It makes you not want to have kids. I'll tell you that.
The back of the neck. Well,
Just
I got
just like.
what are they doing to the neck?
One of the girls is getting abused by like her boyfriend in the show. So you see like a ring around her neck that she's trying to hide and stuff. And it's just like, it's so many different issues that these kids are dealing with. And you have to watch your own children.
have to, because this stuff is happening. They didn't just create this out of thin air. It's so funny. I've said in the past, like I went to school in California. So a lot of this stuff, and I'm not saying every school in California is like this, but the schools that I went to in SoCo, like this was happening aside from the transgender thing. But outside, like, this was normal for us. Yes.
Like
the kids used to go slide across Mexico, get effed up, and then come home, and the cops be sitting there waiting to lock you up. And a lot of parents have no idea what is going on.
Well, where are the parents? See,
They
won't let me watch it.
Well, some of the parents are involved in some of the
some
stuff.
are. Yeah.
So.
What?
And some parents are just, oh my God, my child would never. Stop saying your child would never. Because you really don't know.
When me in high school growing up, I thought the worst thing a person can do is like miss the bus.
They out here. They are out here.
Well, Euphoria, everybody, which I'm not allowed to watch, has been renewed for a second season. Now, one show I didn't watch because I ride with Elle was that Bobby DeBarge story. This TV movie was the highest rated in TV One's history.
I can say it for them. Yeah, great for you. Too bad it was trash product.
I heard no one say it was good. A lot of people actually bailed out when they said, don't let this light skin fool you.
And the wigs, child.
The wigs, I couldn't get past the wigs. Bobby did not look like that. Bobby was a very cute guy.
Yes. Well, you know what? I will give it to the actor who played Bobby, and he's on Greenleaf as well, I believe. He actually did well. So I really hope for some of the actors it doesn't kill their career because they did good. You can't help it if you have a shit script and bad wigs.
Tell us how you really feel, but it was number one, so we had to mention that. Yeah. Don Cheadle is joining the cast of Space Jam 2 with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and a bunch of warriors. I wonder how this is all going to shake out now that there's so many different players on so many different teams after free agency, but he is signed on for that.
Is MJ going to do a slide?
I don't know.
He has to do a cameo. That would be amazing.
Please, come on, get this man a cameo. I know it's a lot going on with him, but
Michael Jordan, first of all, athletes have huge egos.
Yes, they do.
So just imagine you're Michael Jordan. For some of us, he is the greatest.
Yes.
For some younger people, LeBron is the greatest. So maybe they can't even be in the same room.
Now let him do a walkthrough. Don't do this to Michael Jordan.
He doesn't have to do a cameo with LeBron. Do a cameo with both. Like that's what we want to see you with. Like you guys are together.
You gotta do it. It just makes sense.
Maybe they will.
I hope so.
We're going to see. We'll see if Michael Jordan pops up. Toni Braxton, we found out who stole her jewelry. We thought it was a false insurance claim, but it was actually an airplane cleaner. And yesterday, Toni Braxton testified against him. In addition to stealing the ring that Birdman gave her, he stole a lot of jewelry, up to $2.5 million.
From different people, not just
from her.
From her.
Okay,
but
now I'm a little... Okay.
But she also has to be held responsible because why would you put that on the carry-on? I mean, why wouldn't you have that on the carry-on? Like, you check that bag with that kind of stuff in there. Like, that's silly to me.
I'm just going to say it. What employee y'all done found and paid off said, listen, you're going to take this. And then on the backside, we got you.
Is this our version of Law and Order?
Yes, because it's very suspect.
This is weird. I don't even put, like, my books, like, let them check it. Like, I'm really, like, careful about my phone charger.
Laptop, all of that.
Well, I am very weary because I do think there's monkey business going on at some of these airports.
They stealing.
And they are stealing.
Yes.
Okay?
They definitely do. But if you put $2.5 million worth of jewelry in front of me, I might be like, let me go and get it. Let me stop.
Well, do you think he tried to pawn it off? Because her and Birdman are back in love, and Birdman is saying he's just glad that the jewelry is.
He probably tried to sell it back to her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm side-eyeing this story still. But okay.
Jermaine Dupri. What does he have against female rap? rappers.
Yep.
He said all they do, they're strippers, talking about how good the punani is and the money and Jermaine, what do you mean?
Yes, you want to give your...
He said, I'm sick of these hoes. No, I
sick of it.
I think he's hating a little bit because, like, I think, like, the guys do this stuff, too. They talk about sex. They talk about drugs and money and stuff. So,
Lean.
Like, yeah, so, like, I don't understand why it's an issue when females do it. And also, like, I do think some of the girls are empowering, too. Like, there are women out here who literally are empowered by Megan, the City Girls, by Nikki. Like, they're empowered to be more, like, womanly. They are empowered to, like, be like, you know what, if guys can do this, I can do this too. And I like it. Like, especially in this Me Too movement, like, I think women should own their sexuality a little bit more.
You should own it, but if I have my little sister, Dayaria, 15, you know better. I'm sorry. I don't want you
act up.
You get snatched up. I like it because I know the full parameters basically of the message and that it is just entertainment, but these little girls growing up do not know
that's
that.
The parents thing. The parents need to.
Yes,
the
you have to be more involved.
Up, the parents got to snatch them up.
Well, the parents are 30.
Exactly, and they out there still 30, getting it.
Grandma's
45.
You gotta,
yeah.
You know, they're still very much into this, but Jermaine Dupri is catching a lot of heat. Now, you don't see, you know, the empowering. Yeah. Where are the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs? You know,
and honestly,
we don't have that balance.
These labels, stop playing. You need to push more of a balance out. We had, like you said, with the Queen Latifahs, MC Lights, even Crazy Lauryn Hill, but she was still, there was balance to it.
But
there
can I tell you how the music industry is? Originality works. If one artist comes out with something, you're going to see a bunch of clones. It's going to take a female rapper to break it. Like, everybody now sounds like her and SZA and Queen Naja, and you don't know who is who. You can't tell them apart. I think in the A&R departments, there's a lot of laziness, particularly when it comes to R&B music.
Yes.
They'll find one, find me the next Cardi B, find me the next, instead of just finding another original artist. So a lot lies on the record companies and the sheer laziness in really reaching out for other artists and just not giving us the same thing. Ice Cube, another man you don't mess with, he said he let go Lamar Odom because he was lazy and he didn't want to play. Lamar Odom was kicked out of the Big Three. I don't know why he thought he could mess with Ice Cube. He didn't see NWA. You didn't watch it.
He said, "Are we there yet?" He's like,
okay.
You ain't see Friday.
You're right. You're right. You didn't see these movies.
You ain't see I'm running with that bag. Get your ass out of here.
Ice Cube don't play
at all. You're not messing up my money.
Usher and his herpes cases. Okay. The one woman who dropped the $20 million lawsuit, he was able to give her some money, go away. They're still with the man who accused him of giving him herpes. They're still settling that. But there's this one woman who won't testify in court. So Usher's like, yo, fine her. Sanction her. $2,500. You don't want to sit here and answer these questions, then fine her. Punish her.
I'm with it.
Can we just get to can you just say yes or no, you got the herpes? That's it.
But that man is lying though. Because if it's like either you're gonna come out and say something or you're gonna take the money. If you're not doing either one, like, you're just trying to play. Like the one woman, she's probably telling the truth. She took her money and ran. This guy's playing.
What's he want some money?
Get your money, get your coin. Just tell us, come on, so this can go away.
Said, I ain't touch you.
Usher wants this to go away so he can give us music, because it won't go away. And he's probably terrified to give interviews because first thing they're going to say is, these herpes lawsuits.
That's why I feel like he just needs to say, it happens. Like, it happens. You're not the only one, Usher, walking around with herpes.
I wish I would admit to having herpes to y'all.
All right, well,
I refuse.
You gonna keep pushing out money then?
Well, I'm not about to tell y'all I got herpes. Oh no.
Just say it, because either way, we looking at you side-eyed.
No,
so
but if you admit to it, people gonna be like, "Oh, you nasty."
We already saying it.
Any song that he releases with sexual content, people be like, "Nah, we good."
But that's why it's done though, because no one wants to hear you talking about dipping it and doing it and you burning. We don't want to hear it.
Allegedly burned.
Well, Usher wants sanctions against that woman. Next week, it's a huge movie week. Everything is going to be about Disney's Lion King. I loved it. Visually stunning. I can't wait to use. Some reviewers are not kind. Some are saying something stupid like it's too close to the movie. Now, if you went away from the storyline of the movie, you would have jumped out the window. You got those criticizing Beyonce's vocals, her speaking. She didn't sound like a Houston girl to me. No. You know, she has a unique voice, and it did not bother me
at all.
I never knew what Donald Glover sounded like, so I didn't know. I liked Lion King. I thought it was stunning. It was beautiful.
Lions don't cough.
Yeah, you know, it's just people just want to rip things.
I think they want to rip.
It is. They just don't want to see
but
things
see for
blend.
yourself. There was a woman who said she questioned my movie things, and I said, excuse me, I have very good taste in movies. You can be Grease. You could be strippers.
Yes.
Strippers can get some credit too. Look at me. I'm going to be the head of the strippers union in a minute.
Everybody's taste is different. So it might be great to you and it might not be good to you.
If you don't want to watch a movie about strippers, don't go.
Don't do it
but
for
we're going to be there for hustlers.
Right there, yes.
I thought Lion King was amazing. And visually and what they're doing with movies. This movie between the Lion King, Aladdin, and all these other pictures with the
CGI.
With the CGI. It's changing the face of movies and how we watch them. This movie is a game changer, and see it for yourself.
You know what?
What?
You said it is a game changer. It made me think about you have a lot of actors in Hollywood who are starting to get upset about the CGI thing because they can make it look so good, so realistic that you would think a lot of times that is a real person acting in this.
Yeah, because then they're saying because animals don't talk. Yeah. You don't just go get your popcorn and watch the movie. I can't wait till y'all see it because we have so much to talk about. It's not cute not knowing. We're over 22,000. We got to do our dance.
Oh, yes. We here. Thank y'all so much. We love you. Thank you.
I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. This is LaToya Charleston. Sexy Dex. Lick 'em out.
Y'all know, and it's not cute.
Not knowing.
Bye.